Hey guys, welcome back to more Pokemon Forbidden Memories, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories with the Pokemon mod. So, last episode we once again tried to beat Cyrus, Archie, and Maxie, and it was just completely futile. I'll say this much, I have definitely improved the deck. I was able to get some cards, but I would still say that it probably isn't enough. So let's see. I primarily grinded against Cynthia, Steven, Gold, Palmer, and a little bit against Paul because Paul drops some good equipped cards that we could still make use of right now. So even with all of these matches that you see that we've done, I still wouldn't say our deck is up to scratch yet. So we did end up getting a Mega Salamence from Cynthia, which was really good, really important. We have a shiny Metagross, or shiny Mega Metagross now from Steven. We got 3 Archeopsis now instead of I think 1. I don't remember if I had 3 Dragonites the last time, but I have 3 of those now. I now have 2 Regis instead of 1. I got Lucario from Cynthia. I've got a Regirock now. Probably from Palmer. I've got 3 Garchomps instead of 2. I've got 3 Registeels from Steven now. I swear there was like 100-ish duels where I just got nothing. Like 150-ish duels where I just got nothing, and then suddenly I got 2 Registeels within like 10 matches, which was insane. We have currently running Shadow Ball, Rain Dance twice, Dragon Dance twice, and once Iron Tail, the Mega Stones, and I've the Northern Desert at the moment. It's probably the best we can do for this team. I will say I think we can probably pretty consistently beat Cyrus at this point. I think the main issue will lie in probably Maxie. Archie, I think, is just a case of for Archie, it's just a case of drawing into the Northern Desert. If we draw into that, then we have a very good chance of winning. If we don't, then it's gonna just become difficult, and we'd have to just hopefully win quickly, win fast and quick. That's the main thing. So yeah, another battle with Cyrus, but the big thing is we only need like 1 Regi trio to be able to wall the Creation trio, and it's just a lot more feasible for that to happen at this point. Even still, I'm just gonna throw these 3 guys down. As much as they're decent cards, right? We want to draw into either, you know, some equipped cards or the Regis, but this is just a Dialga. Okay, we run into 2 of these, which is actually more unfortunate than fortunate. I'm gonna go for the defense mode Registeel and see what happens next. We could just go for the, yeah, he is gonna just go for Fusion and Creation Trio, so probably the right call. Like I said, Registeel is the one Regi we do not need to draw into. Iron Tail. Alright, well, we've at least managed to get Mega Salamence up with 4800. So I don't think the Creation Trio basically ever goes in defense mode, so we just have to wait with that. As for now, though, like I said, Creation Trio in Ice Fairy element can sit in defense mode and at least survive against the Creation Trio, and we're just a lot more likely to just draw into that. And Slam Dunk. So this is like the Creation Trio as well because he didn't put it in defense mode. I think after a certain number of stats, the AI just doesn't put stuff into defense mode anymore. Is if I had to guess at least. Okay, well we kind of picked that's definitely Palkia. I mean, at this point with Mega Salamence, we may as well just go for a kill. If I had to guess, this is probably going to be a B rank, or maybe even a C rank, because we just used too many items, or used too many cards up. Turn 1 we have to throw away too many cards, I think, for this to be an A tier. A rank, I guess. But yeah, I feel like Cyrus at this point is relatively consistently beatable. With Archie, it's primarily down to we get the Northern Desert. And Maxi, I think, is still sort of a crapshoot. We have better Pokemon at this point in the desert, so there is that. Like, we can draw into the Reggie trio pretty easily, and at least defend for like a turn. But like Mega Groudon goes up to like, it's 42 from standardly, but goes up to 47 from just the terrain bonus. At least with Kyogre, we can just throw in the desert to like weaken Kyogre. I'm not a huge fan of this opening hand. I'll keep the Mega Gengar. There's obviously a good chance that he'll just go into a spell card. He doesn't. Let's go into defense mode, which is super interesting for us. Just gonna throw away Mega Gyarados. Sorry. I think going for power is the best bet. Although, yeah, he's drawn. If he's using Mega Sharpedo, that means that he does not have Primal Kyogre in his hand. And that is, as you can imagine, really, really, really good. Alright, there he grew into Primal Kyogre. Alright, well, I think we really desperately needed the Northern Mountain there. Thing is, I think we can still manage here, but gosh, it's gonna be close. He's gonna throw out something, who knows what. Mega Sharpedo kind of figured as much. Northern Desert. If we throw out a Northern Desert, I think we now would just lose. Oh, cool! Now we get 2 of them. You know, unless something very strange happens, I think we're probably dead here. Yeah, and he has to. The only way we get through is if he uses a spell card instead. I'm a little afraid that might be a Master Ball. .38 that you. I don't think we have much of a choice. Just go for the kill and hope that it's not a Master Ball. It's not, so you live to fight another day. A fusion of okay, Primal Kyogre, but that's not strong enough. Alright, well, we got really lucky there. He did not have... he did not just throw up another monster to finish us off. And instead, now we're probably winning. I mean, I say probably. We are just gonna win now. Horsey may not be all that much, but you know. Gosh, now it's the question of what we want to do, because like Primal Groudon's 47. I mean, most of these guys work in the mountain. Let's see, Lucario counts as a, just fighting here, but... he's a beast guy. I think I don't think we'll need the Northern Desert, that just doesn't make sense to me. So instead, let's go and... I think we just grab Mount Silver. I think that's our best bet. Because, like, quite frankly, the issue is that we just don't have that many strong water Pokemon. Oh god, I'm not gonna go all the way back for that. That's Silver Wing, not Mount Silver. Though I believe Mount Silver is probably our best bet. It does weaken Lucario specifically, and Mega Lucario could be really good. But the Northern Desert really increases dinosaurs, so that probably wouldn't be very good for us. Yeah, I think... I mean, we could all... Yeah, Battlefield... I'm gonna go Mount Silver, just because we have a higher chance at drawing into our dragons. Alright. Gosh, do we just immediately... I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm gonna bet on... If he draws into a... if he uses a equip card first, at turn 1, which he doesn't use, so never fucking mind. Probably just Primal Groudon, yeah. Damn, if he'd used a equip spell card on the first turn, maybe we could have pulled something off. The other thing is that this isn't enough. 46 just isn't enough. Second Primal Groudon, yeah. Unlucky. Oh, you know, we have maybe a foothold. The thing is that I'm fully expecting him to use an equip card next turn and beat over our Mega Garchomp. No, he isn't. That is a really good start. We go Mountain. We just go Mountain to well, not significantly weaken them, but just weaken them. And strengthen us. This is a fighting guy. Or ground guy. Probably ground. Might just be normal Groudon. Regardless, now we're actually in a decent position. We've taken care of 2 Primal Groudons and 2 Groudons, so like at the maximum we'd have to deal with maybe 1 more Primal Groudon and 1 more regular Groudon. Oh, that is a Psychic type. If we survive this turn we win, or if we Yeah, we'll take it out. It's probably not going to be as strong. It's just pro dead, actually. Wow, that's not that strong. But, wow, we have actually done it. We have actually beaten Maxi. Now, I don't even know if we can save after this match. We might have to do another fight in this gauntlet. It is not. It's not the end. Does the gauntlet seriously just start here? I thought there was... Like, I knew the ending is like a 5-battle gauntlet, but... I thought there was a bit more in between. I have no clue what to expect here. So I'm just gonna go for a Mega Gyarados in defense mode and see what happens next. Creation Trio again, but this time on a map which benefits them. I mean, this one benefits them too. There's less items that are useful for you. I'm gonna just do this. Gonna have to once again deal with fucking Creation Trio. And Palkia. I've got, well, actually, you know, I've got more faith in getting a Mega Salaman's power up than this. Never mind. Well, it's just a fucking lost diamond. Too bad. Okay, so this is 4 battles. There's some progress, but like, oh, I thought that we might have done it, right? I thought we may have fucking gotten there. I'm gonna just speed this portion up, though. Okay, cool. Creation Trio's there. What you gonna do now? Absolutely fucking nothing. We got our Mega Garchomp, that's cool. Oh, would you look at that? We got another triple header. I can sit here and do whatever, but we just kind of have to wait until we just draw into these guys. Northern Desert doesn't really help our cause here. But finally. Alright, time to end this. So this one helps that it's on neutral terrain, right? So let's see, next up is Archie. Again. I initially thought that the gauntlet was just a little later still. I didn't expect it to be like right here, right now. Unfortunate. Yeah. We did not draw into what we needed to draw into, and now we lose because of it. We kill you and like we get another turn to fuck around and do nothing. This could have been enough. But you're already down to 60 fucking 2. Alright, and that's a lost Archie. Gosh, it's really upsetting to realize that you have to do another battle after this. You think you're freed and you get to do a little bit of progressing, but nope. Let's Giratina. I'm not gonna put you in that position. I don't really feel like making you die here. Fuck it, Northern Desert. Alright, can we please start drawing into the Pokemon we want? Doesn't really matter between Mega Garchomp and Mega Salamence. Alright, well that works. The 2 creation trios, and now we can start getting rid of the creation trios. Boom, we get you in there. If you look at that, we can make Mega Lucario, who's actually like really fucking good. We probably don't have to worry about any more creation trios at this point. So as you can see, at the very least, like we've gotten strong enough where we can beat Cyrus without too much of an issue. It's just, it takes a bit to draw into a Pokemon that can beat over the creation trio. And then Archie is just, do we draw into Northern Desert or not? We may as well just kill it. Actually, we should use Dragonite instead. Yeah, and on this field, Archeop is really strong. Boom, B-Rank, how unfortunate. So next up, Neku. Yeah, I think we go Mountain again. I think Mountain definitely panned out for us. Or Mount Silver. Comes down to the same thing. But, gosh, it just seems like we're gonna have some real struggles. Gosh. It's just not a good opening hand at all. You don't beat over a fucking dude. Oh, like, fuck it, we'll just do this. Just that, like, the Creation Trio just does not have enough sauce in the building to beat Maxie. And that is really unfortunate. So, like, well, what am I supposed to fucking do then at this point? But like, in all honesty, like, what am I supposed to do? Gosh, this is such an interesting opening hand. Alright, let's just invest into Mega, what's in the face? Mega Salamence. Damn, we even lose to Cyrus. Cyrus, like I said, it's not always, you don't always win against him, but like, we're at least in a better state at beating him. But like, our last opening hand was also just crap. For instance, this is enough. Now we probably just stall out to victory. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how he died there. I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. I think we accidentally attacked the creation tree that was in attack mode and I was not speeding up. So, my bad, I guess. We did it again, god damn it. Alright, well now we're in a little bit of a pickle, I'd say. I don't even think we can use Shadow Ball. We'll probably lose this one too. You can't even, yeah, I know you can't use that. Wish you could use Iron Tail, but you can't. Oh, we also like reset his element because of that. I did not know you could do that. Well, it's looking like we have to grind even more, but I mean, at the very least, we can beat Cyrus and Archie a bit more consistently, and like we have a fighting chance against Maxine. So you might say progression was has been done, but it doesn't feel that way. It just feels like we're back to the drawing board. I will say I have built up a nice collection of cards though, but it wasn't good enough. The fighting creation trio on a neutral terrain is also something which is slightly terrifying. Considering that was the whole shtick, is that the Reggie trio could just barely muster enough defense to take hits from the creation trio. And we could use 2 spell cards to increase the strength of our Pokemon to be strong enough to be able to withstand attacks from the creation trio. At least with like our strongest 2 guys. Or at least we had something on the wall to be able to set up cards. So we're gonna have to start being able to beat the creation trio, who's got 5100 attack and 5100 defense. And they never go into defense mode themselves on the reverse world. So this does not increase the strength of, for instance, Lucario and Mega Lucario, so I can't use the slight extra power of those 2. It also doesn't boost up the power of, I think, I'm pretty certain that the legendary birds and the legendary beasts also don't get any increase in strength on this terrain, so I can't just go and grind against the gold a bunch to get the legendary beasts or brand and get the legendary birds. Although legendary birds only come up to 38, so it's not even that much better. So like, it's gonna be pretty difficult, although, I mean, I say that, but our dragon should also get the same strength on the reverse rolls. We should still be able to at least equal the creation trio with 2 power-ups on our dragons, meaning that realistically what we want to be doing is, unfortunately the answer is probably to grind a bunch of Mega Garchomps and Mega Salamances and just fully go for like a bunch of equipped cards plus them. I mean, just hope to God that you end up drawing into them. Because that is the really unfortunate thing, is that I have to get a good draws, right? Relatively good draws for 4 matches in a row. That's sort of the killer thing, right? For Cyrus, you know, on average we'll beat him, right? Because like on average we'll be able to draw into 2 Reggies before he finishes us off. Archie, a matter of probably getting into the desert, getting the desert card. Maybe you can pull something off of a few other cards, but an Archie I don't really have great counters for either. For Archie, their best bet is probably to get a 3rd one Mount Silver and then just throw dragons at it, which is unfortunate, but like right now that is probably our best bet. It all becomes more consistent if we manage to get Mega Salamence and Mega Garchomp and Mega Lucario a bit more, because then it's only a matter of, that's not a matter of, oh, we need to get lucky to draw into our 2 strongest Pokemon, and then we need to be lucky to get into the necessary equip cards and maybe field spell card. At that point it'll be like, yeah, you'll very likely get one of the Mega Garchomp or Salamence or Lucario. Now we just need to draw into any equip card, and like the only luck would be like getting to terrain cards, but yeah, that requires a lot of grinding. I mean, I beat up Cynthia I think 360 times. I got 1, and I mean 1 Mega Pokemon from her. But yeah, it's gonna just be difficult. The other thing is you can get a few stronger cards by beating certain opponents by tech. However, that takes so long, and sometimes it is just really hard to get tech wins against certain opponents, because you generally get tech wins by decking the opponent out, and that's just not always very doable. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope to bring better news next time, but gosh, I don't know. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.